Good morning.
Good morning to all our sewing peeps out there. This is Linda and Elaine from Sierra Sewing, Quilting and Vacuums in Reno, Nevada and Carson City, Nevada. And welcome to our What's New Wednesday. We have some different things here today that we're going to be showing and some products we're going to be explaining a little bit to you. Because sometimes you see a product and you don't know really what it's for, and we are here to help you with that today.
And we get new quilters all the time, so they don't know what the products are. So here's an opportunity to learn, give a little learning today.
Yes.
Yeah.
15% off of everything we show today. It is on our website. You can go right from here to go shopping, or you can go onto our website, and there's a heading at the top in red and go to our live, and from there you can do your shopping for anything that we have today. From now until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, it will all be 15% off. So make sure you get out there and tell your friends, share us on Facebook, on YouTube. That's the best thing that you could do for us and for any business is to share out there and help support your small businesses.
So I messed up again while I was training Shawnee this week, and I completely forgot to schedule the sale again. So it will be live at 9:15 until tomorrow at 9:15. So
There you go. So were you live just saying that?
yes.
Okay, so 9:15.
So give us a few minutes if you're watching us right
It won't
this
let me go
second live.
right.
Yes.
And Jared's getting that on there. It's just going to be a little stalled, but it'll still be 24 hours from when it pops up. So don't stress. Everything will be fine. One thing that I wanted to bring up, because we had this happen last week, and I know we've talked about it before, was if you are ordering from the live, you can still order to your sale order from the rest of the website. So you don't have to finish your cart with the live product and then go back into the website and order the non-sale products.
Yes.
So please don't feel like you have to do it separately. They
And
will
why is that
all
important?
together.
That's important because if you have $100 and we're shipping, you get your free shipping.
Absolutely. I mean, if you want to make separate ones for yourself, hey,
Yes.
to each his own. But I just want to put that out there that
Yeah.
you can combine
Keep
from the
adding on.
non-sale and the sale.
Keep adding
Yeah.
on, yes, as
Absolutely.
much as you want. So if you have any questions, Jared is here to answer any questions that you have. He can answer them online, or you can call us. Our phone number is right here, and our phones will turn on at 10 o'clock from 10 to 5:30 today. So any questions that you have from now till 9:15 tomorrow, please go ahead and call us or email us, or add it on to, what am I trying to say?
To the cart.
Yeah. Well, no, if they have a question.
Oh, you can ask us on right now while we're live. If you
Yeah.
are watching us
Yeah,
live,
sorry,
Jared will
totally.
answer it. Or he'll give it
And
to
you-
us if he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Or you can put the question in there if you're watching us after the
Afterwards.
live, and we'll answer you via Facebook or
Yeah.
YouTube also. So
Yeah,
either
Elaine's
way,
much better at following up on those.
I try. Depends on how busy I am.
I'll look, like a day later and go, oh, thank goodness Elaine answered all these for me.
I tend to do it sometimes at home
Yes.
when I'm sitting down, kind of just like relaxing for the evening.
Yeah.
I pull everything up and go, okay.
Yes. Okay, so let's get started here. Our quilt of the day is our Barbie quilt.
It is so stinking cute.
Yes, we showed this fabric a
When it
couple
first
weeks
came in,
ago,
yeah.
a couple weeks ago. This is the pattern. It does take 3 1-yard pieces. This is not, higher. Is that good? There. All right. It's a 38 by 50. Regular price is $44.99, so you get 15% off of that. And again, I was explaining it's 3 1-yard cuts. So if for some reason you want to make a different one, you can buy this and use your different pattern. And it does use, just to let you know, the what is it called? The efficiency or something like that. Economy binding method, where
Yes.
you use a single layer. So I always want to make sure that everybody knows those 3-yard kits always use the economy. If you want to do the regular doubled up binding, you do have to buy just a little bit more.
And this is actually a great pattern if you have a layer cake that you want to use for, because
Oh, yeah,
those are 10-inch
10-inch
squares.
Perfect, yes.
Yep.
Fast and simple. Again, the kit includes the fabric that you need for the top, the binding that you need for the top, and the pattern.
And then what we did was, I'll have you show it, but I'm gonna go ahead and hold up what we used for the backing.
That backing.
Because it was so fun. It is directional, but it worked out perfect.
Yes, we're showing the fabric again this week, so that
Yes.
you didn't get it last time, and now you see it made up, because some people were like, what do I do with that?
Can you,
This is what you do with it.
I'm confused. What was the economy thing you were talking about?
Economy binding, it's a single layered binding.
Single fold.
Single.
It's not even folded, it's
It's
just,
not folded in half like what we usually do. You fold it in half and then sew it on. It's a single fold so that you it's kind of turned in.
so
on it.
instead of having
Yeah.
two
Two
pieces like
layers.
this,
you're going to
have a single piece.
a single layer
So
sewing
here,
on
you wanna
instead
hold
of a
that up like
double
this?
layer.
So what you're gonna do is, so here's your single piece of fabric. You're going to, on the back side of your quilt, you're gonna put this to the back side, stitch,
Yes.
and then when you
Single
turn it
layer.
over,
Yes.
you will now have that.
And
So
you
it's
have to turn
thinner.
it under.
You have to turn it under, yes.
turn it under.
So instead of having a fold that you
That
just
sounds like
stitch
more
over-
work because then you have to turn under that,
Well, the thing
the
with
other
it is
side.
there's not enough fabric to
It's
do.
the way they wrote that pattern.
Yeah.
And that's how Fabric Cafe writes
All
their
their
patterns
3-yard
for
quilt.
their binding, which, why a lot of people buy extra. They
And that-
they like to have that double
And
fold
honestly,
binding.
that's
Well,
how.
if I ever do a binding, I'm not doing that. I'm doing double.
It's not the most loved one of
When
the
I-
bindings family.
Back in the olden days, when I first learned how to quilt, that's the way I learned to do binding, was that single layer. Why? I don't know.
Oh, you know what I did when I first tried to teach myself how to do binding? This shows you how dumb I am. I thought you're supposed to, you do the double fold and then fold it in half and slip it inside the quilt and try and catch it. Oh yeah, that was hysterical. Until somebody finally went, that's not how you do it.
And if you quilt with us, we got the cute little Barbie bow. I know you can't see it, but the quilter did this little Barbie bow.
She
See if you make it.
Just bought that one too.
I know.
Specifically
we got it
for the
specifically
Barbie.
for the Barbie one.
Yep.
Because the bow matches the bow that's on the fabric. Let me show you the fabric.
Sure. And what is nice about the pattern, now we did not do it.
Matches the bow. It's so
It's cute.
cute.
The pattern does offer an optional border, and so you would need another yard of fabric if you want to do the border as it calls for. This is what we used for the center squares. We did not have a layer cake. We cut it into the 10-inch squares.
Like,
It's
like the
tossed.
pattern says.
Yep, you don't have to worry about any right way, wrong way, sideways. It doesn't matter which way you put it on, you're not going to have any problems. That
Did
was the beauty
we-
part.
And so if they want to buy backing, did we tell them how much backing they
No, I
want
had
to
not
buy?
told them how much the
Yeah.
backing is
Jared
for.
started asking us about the binding.
That we got
didn't get to-
sidetracked.
Now, the pattern is not for sale because we're making a few more kits,
Correct, we
right?
just pulled this one out.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't really say on here what you would need for
Well,
the
it's a 38
backing.
by 50, so I think the 42 inches should do that.
Right, so
by
you're
the
gonna need a
50
yard,
inches.
you would basically need a yard and a half if
Yeah.
you're doing your own quilting on your domestic. If you're doing on the long arm, you would need a yard and 3/4.
Yeah.
And that'll give you plenty.
Yes. Okay.
So that is that.
And staying with kits, I say let's go. Oh, well, we got to do our fabric first.
Yeah, let's go. This fabric is really
I'll get
cute.
to get this one
Okay.
first. Because this is the main. This
Sorry,
spring.
my back is to the camera.
I don't care what Punxsutawney Phil, Punxsutawney Phil said.
Wanda is wondering how much the kit is again.
Oh, the kit itself
Barbie kit
is $44.99.
minus 15%.
Minus 15%.
That's
15%,
15%. So that's 44. It's like $660 off.
Yeah.
About $38, give or take some change, right?
All right. So despite that groundhog, I'll just call him that groundhog.
Punxsutawney.
I know groundhog is saying 6 more weeks of winter. I have hope for spring. And so we're getting some spring fabrics in. And with them comes the little...
What do you mean hopes for spring? We are in spring.
I know.
All my bulbs are coming up.
That's because they all got confused last week when we had that 60-degree weather.
But there's supposed to be snow next
Well,
week.
we got snow overnight.
Yes. So anyways, here's this butterfly. He's a really pretty pink and orange with a light green leaves in there. And we have some supporting fabric
this is-
to go.
yeah, this is one of the
This
blenders.
just came in and it just
really
just
beautiful soft
looked
pink
and
with the
smelled of-
daisies.
Yeah, it just looked and smelled of.
These
that
I will be
spring.
making pillowcase kits out of.
Yes,
because
isn't
these are
that
cute.
so sweet. Little pink and peach and green flowers. Small prints. Small prints are very much in this
So
year.
I'm going to have you hold the butterfly one
Okay.
again if I don't drop it.
Oh, she's gonna hurt her arm.
No, this is not that arm.
She's gonna hurt her shoulder and have surgery again.
No, I'm doing good. I'm doing very, very good. So just wanted to show you, we did bring in the mint green, and it goes beautiful with the butterflies. Absolutely stunning. So this is great if you're going to do a sweet little girl 3-yard kit quilt. This would be great for the binding if you want to do it for sashing.
Pillowcases.
Also
We'll
even
be making
the
a couple pillowcases
little
out
squares.
of these, yes.
So very, very cute.
All right. And
So-
let's go. Oh, we were going to do the kitty kit.
Yeah, because since we're talking about
This is so
kits,
cute.
you got that. There we go.
This is what I call these loveys. These are the tiny. What's the size of this blanket?
This guy is 27 by 27, and it is a complete kit. It comes with the backing. This is just one of the many new Shannon kits that we have. Right now, we're just showing this one because we actually have the sample.
Yes.
The other ones, we don't have the sample. So if there's other Shannon kits that you want to see, just go onto the regular website and you can look at every single one that we have. We got I think we got 6 new ones, 5 or 6 new ones.
For some reason, a lot of them are this size.
A lot of them are that size. I think there's
We'll
only
be showing them
2
again.
that are the 38 by 50, somewhere around
And it
there.
is perfect to lay little one on.
Show the back side so they can see what the
Oh.
back looks like, because that is
I'll
what's
show it
included.
again.
Oh, did you?
I
I'm sorry.
did show
See,
it.
that's
It's
what I
like
get for
little
reading.
paw prints. And it has, it's funny, it has the little butterflies on it also. But this is a stitch and flip method, in case you don't know, where you just layer the backing, the batting, and the top, and you sew your first piece of fabrics on. I don't know if I'm tall enough. I don't know where I am. And you just flip it over, and you'll flip this one over, and you can see on the back. And once you got all the pieces sewn on, your quilt is quilted. and
It's
that's what's
kind of like a
wonderful.
quilt as you go
Yeah.
kind of
And
process.
it's small, but it's perfect for in a stroller or in the car seat, and they just sit and they hug and they love these. And it can become definitely a favorite blanket.
They're so sweet and they're so
Yes.
soft.
And this one's a kitty.
This one is really cute. And there's a couple of things that you always want to make sure you have when you're doing the Shannon kits. You want a ballpoint needle. Basting spray is your best friend with this. A walking foot, and as always, polyester thread. So if you don't have any of those things, we have that all on our website. You can just go right on there and grab everything you need. The Jersey ballpoint needle, it's recommended the 9014. So you make sure you get the right size. And we also carry the polyester batting that is actually inside the center of this blanket.
And this one's called Whisker Kisses. All right.
Very cute. Very, very good. All of our kitty lovers will love that one.
Yeah. And speaking of Minky,
Since
let's
we're
go
talking
to our
about
next
Shannon, yeah.
Minky.
So we got the new one. We've always had the elephant,
We've had the elephant for a
and now
while.
we have the puppy
The
dog.
puppy finally came. Oh
It's
my goodness.
so cute.
We've been waiting forever for him. Now the elephant, I want to show you.
It's so cute, and its little
Well, let's
floppy
show what
ears.
color is the puppy, since you got puppy up there.
Well,
And his name is Barkley.
Barkley.
Well, you actually get to
to
a
name
birth
it?
certificate.
That's cute.
So that whoever you give this to, they get to name it. But the kit itself is called Barkley.
And so there's 3 colors,
It
right?
comes in 3 colors. I don't know if you can see. This is the blue.
The blue one. This is the one that I have in my hand, the sample. This is the tan one, the beige one, so you can see. And then there is,
This one's called Silver, and if you can see him over here, he's kind of white with a gray belly in there.
and then
Again, you get to adopt him, any of them. And what we really love about these kits for
This is
both
the
the
best
elephant
part.
and the Barkley, the puppy, is the pieces are pre-cut for you. Yes, there's a pattern in there, so if you want to make more, you
Mm-hmm.
can cut more and make more. But the first one that you make like this, the pieces are already pre-cut.
Now, I had mentioned to a couple of times, because the way the ears are, if you want to make this for a newborn, you can put the birth date and the baby's name, or the weight. You can do a little embroidery on the ears pre to putting it together, just like we had talked about with the elephant. It's great. You can completely personalize these. So sweet and so cute.
And what I like about both of these also is the eyeballs themselves are pieces of felt. So they're not buttons. You don't have to worry about the
your
buttons.
babies.
Look at their tails.
Now the elephant comes in 3 other colors also,
Yes.
which is relatively.
nice tail.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes.
Little tail.
Yes, let's show the 3 colors for the elephant.
So we've got the silverish gray that you see in the sample, and then there's a pink one and more of a taupey.
There's a pink elephant. The elephant in the room, seems like he's always pink. He also gets a birth certificate, if you're pink elephant. And then there's like a taupey, like Elaine said, taupey. And when I was in Africa, I tell you, I saw a lot of elephants this color because they were all rolling in the dirt or tearing trees down or, doing all kinds of things. That they always had dirt on them and they were looking a little bit
And we have
browns,
we have the polyfill that you want to stuff the animals with. So that's on the rest of the website also. So you'll need a bag of that.
All right, let's go on to, how about
we start with the art bins?
Our bins, yes. We have art bins. A lot of you are familiar with these. We have several different sizes, and we just decided to put them on sale. This was a new size for us. It's a 6x6. It's only $5.99 full price, and you're going to get 15% off of that. So that's what, a dollar off or something like that. But if you're like me, you can never have enough storage space. And I went over to see how many little 5-inch square packs I could put in here, because so many of us, we find them and we love them, and we collect them. And I have, how many in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 packs of the 5-inch squares. So that is perfect to put those in.
So this one I just quickly measured because it doesn't say it on the sticker on the front, but this one's about 14 by 13. It's great. It has a handle. They're easy to open. These are fantastic for your projects. If you go to classes, first-time quilters that are taking the new learning how to quilt classes, this is perfect for their entire kit that they're putting together for their blocks, for the quilt itself. Too. Holds onto it all, and they're
Let's
easy.
show the different sizes, because this is perfect for a kid
So
also.
this one's about 3 inches thick.
Does that come with dividers?
This one does not come with dividers. This
show
big
that
guy
one.
comes with dividers. So you can set it all up and have it all divided the way you want it to. Doesn't matter if you only want half of it to be divided. You can just, and they sit right, for lack of a better showing, they're going to sit like that.
Or no dividers.
Or no
and you can
dividers
put
at all.
Your whole project in there.
So you can have it, here, you know, I'm going to hand you that.
Yes.
Just because it's, so hopefully the picture's showing well. You can divide it 3 ways this way, or you can divide it this way in the center. So you can have long and long or short this way.
And then I'm going to have you, while you're at it,
Okay.
show that one.
This one is one that they always show with using rolled up, like your fat quarters stacked or single yards stacked. It also has dividers in here also, and these are blue. So this one we left, let me try that again. You can see where that one is. You can just use one, or you can use 2, or you can use all 3, or you don't have to have a single divider in there at all and have it all completely open.
So a lot of different sizes, project size type of bins that we have. And
Yes. And then that one is
this
the
one
jelly
is
roll.
for jelly rolls. I really like this one. Again, open easy. You can see a jelly roll. Of course, ours is packaged up, but a jelly roll does fit in here. And what I like about it, you would open up your jelly roll. Let's see, we have a picture. Yes, we have a picture of the jelly roll opened up. But what I really like is these little guys come out. They're on little sliders here. I'm not in the right spot. And you put your jelly roll in there, and then you can put this on top to keep them from flopping around inside of there. And you just put this back in here, put this on top of there, and it keeps them from flopping around, because you don't want your jelly rolls to flop around and get all wrinkled up, because then we'd have to iron them.
Well, that and it also keeps it from the threads shedding
shedding,
because
yes.
jelly rolls
Wear and
unfortunately shed a whole lot the
Well,
more you
just-
bounce around with
yeah,
them
the
and move
general
them.
wear and tear on it.
Yeah.
This would prevent all that.
So that
You're
keeps
right.
that nice and smooth and it keeps them flat. That part is wonderful.
I want to show
Now,
our last one.
This is my favorite. I will tell you, I think I have 4 of these.
Yes.
I love this thread box. So this thread box is actually 2-sided. It literally opens one side, like this side will open and you can lift it up and then you can flip it over. This side opens up this way. So you can see that there is multiple sizes depending on the thread that you're using. No, this will not hold your large cones, but it will hold everything in between. Here's a good picture of showing you the thread sizes that you use. And you can stack them. Here's a handle. You can stack them this way. You can stack them up this way. I have them on my dresser like this.
It does hold the larger spools.
It does hold the larger spools.
But she said cones. Is what,
those
there's-
big cones,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the big cones.
But what I like about this is because everything is, it's keeping it small, keeping the thread from bouncing around and opening up, and it's extremely translucent. I mean, I can see the camera right through this. So instead of having to open it up and really see the color, you can literally look and go, oh, I need my white. You can just keep moving it around.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my absolute favorite Art Bin thread holder. And it holds, oh my gosh, I already forgot, 60? Oh, excuse me. There's 48 adjustable compartments on here
so
also,
it
so you
adjusts
can
too.
move them around 100%.
Okay. All right, so.
And that's a new item for us too.
Yes, this is from Art Bin also. I love these because they're magnetic. We should have had a little
Yeah,
pair of scissors. Maybe somebody can run out and grab, do you have a scissors?
It's not metal enough.
Shawnee's running out to get a pair of scissors for us. But I really like these because look at the picture on the front. You can take this as a little travel, little friend. I've had these in the past of different uses, but you can put pins in there, you can put your needles in there. I personally would be putting my little snip scissors in there and some needles in there that I was working on, but you can see you can put some bobbins in there. It's just a little something that you can organize and keep things together.
You'll have to take
I
off
really
the
like it.
cardboard. That's why it wasn't.
Oh.
That's blocking the magnet.
The magnet.
One thing, I was thinking about this when you were talking about bobbins. A lot of times when whether you're in a class or you're at home, you're swapping out your metal bobbins because you want to change the colors and you spend a lot of time rolling it back up, keeping it from rolling away. Well, this would be perfect if you're a person that likes to always change your bobbin color in the middle of a project. You can have that sitting right there and you have metal bobbins.
Yes.
And it'll hold right to them. You don't have to worry about it rolling away
Jared-
and unwinding.
It's so funny, Jared, the other day I think a machine came in with a bobbin with 3 different colors of thread wound. And he's like, why would anyone do that? And I started thinking, back in the day, 100 years ago, when I first started sewing, we did that. And it was normal.
Right?
And we don't do that now, do we, Jared? We don't do that now.
No, just causes tension issues.
Yes. It causes problems.
So here,
So-
when we had mentioned when we first started this morning, we talked about we're going to show you a couple products that a lot of people don't know about. They are amazing, and it's kind of one of those things that you didn't know you needed it until you tried to actually use it, and then you found out, oh my gosh, where has this been all my life? Synthropol is one of those products. We carry it in a 8-ounce bottle, and is that 24 or 16?
This one is 1 quart.
1 quart?
A quart.
So it is a fantastic product. You don't use this in your washing machine necessarily. You would actually just use this in a tub. I know some people will use it in their washing machine, and that's okay. It's not going to hurt it. This product is meant to set the fabric dye that is in your fabric, so it will not bleed. It also, for people who love batiks have a wax on there. That's how they make the print. The manufacturer then dips it into another product to help remove that wax, and then the picture is revealed. But sometimes there's still wax on the fabric. Even when we get it in here, you can sometimes see it.
I'm enjoying reading it. I'm not ignoring anybody here.
So if you're a batik lover, This is really, honestly, essential for your batik fabrics because this will remove all of that excess wax that was left on by the manufacturer. And then it will reveal, in all honesty, it'll reveal your fabric even more pretty. I know it's not a good word, but my English is not the greatest. Just so you can really see it, because sometimes there is little bits and pieces of wax on there, and you don't really want to have to sew through that if you don't have to. It can sometimes be a little weird, and that's why sometimes the batiks feel kind of, for lack of a better term, stiff or hard. It's because there's that chemical on there that helped to remove their wax, but then it also leaves the fabric a little stiff. This will remove that wax without altering the fabric, and at the same time, because batiks are very heavily dyed, will also help set and not have that fabric bleed. When you sew it onto your quilt and then you wash your quilt for the first time, you won't have that bleeding. So if you have a lot of red and you have some white pieces or some lighter pink
Always
pieces.
test though.
Yes. With that being said, you should always test. That just kind of is unfortunately what you have to do all the time. But this will help make that bleeding almost next to nothing. I mean, there's always that possibility that it still could, but you're limiting the amount of bleeding that you're going to have to almost nothing with this product. And you don't use a whole lot. It's like a capful. So you will
gallon.
have
Yeah.
it for you will get a lot of quilts and a lot of fabrics to be washed with this product because of the amount that you only use.
Yes.
And it is also, it's pH neutral, which that is another reason why it helps keep your fabrics beautiful before you even quilt it, with that in regards to removing the excess dye, removing any wax that buildup that might be on for your batiks, things of that nature. It won't open up the fabric pores, because fabric, thread actually is porous. That's why it accepts water. Being that it's neutral, it won't spread open the fibers. It keeps everything nice and closed.
Okay. Thank you.
So
for
that
the
is
lesson on
Center
that.
Paul.
Okay, so now we're going to go to soak, and we have 4 different flavors of this. We have the scentless. I mean, the smell on this is very, very mild anyways, but some people cannot do any
They don't like
scent
any
all.
fragrance at all.
This one's called Celebration. I don't know how to tell you these smell. They're very fresh, though.
They are very fresh, and it is really light. It's not like when
Very
you
light.
open up a bottle of shampoo and it smacks you in the face with that fragrance.
So what flavors do we
So
have?
I have yuzu and I have pineapple grove. And pineapple grove, I think, is probably one of the top flavors that we sell in regards to the scents.
Yeah, and then we also have the scentless. What is soak for? What is it all about? It is a very, very, it's pH again, neutral, very mild detergent. I hate to even call it a detergent, but it is a washing.
Laundering product.
Yes, a laundering product. You can use this with your hand washing, with any of your delicates. We, as quilters, like to use this with our quilts if you want a very nice, mild soap. Because the one thing about this, and I know it's going to scare you, but you absolutely can do it. You can do your hand washing, and you don't rinse this. You do not rinse any soap out because there's no
soap
in there.
Yeah.
And again, I know that sounds scary, but that's the whole idea behind this product, is you take it and all your hand washing, you just take it and you soak it for 15 minutes or more. You can, again, use it in the washing machine. It's mild. They say that you can skip the rinse cycle. It's very ecological.
Well, it's sulfate free. It's sodium lauryl sulfate free, and that's what makes soap sudsy, is the sodium lauryl sulfate. That's where you get all those sudsies.
Yes.
If you buy sulfate free shampoo, it doesn't lather.
I know.
That's
Yes,
what this is. For who here knows Woolite? Everybody
Yes.
knows Woolite.
Yes.
Woolite is gentle, but this is gentler.
Yeah.
This is actually more gentle than baby laundry soap.
Yes.
Because of the type of product that it is. So
It doesn't soap up. You're not going to have any soapy residue in your quilts, and that's why a lot of the quilters love this product.
and it is. I have to say, we had a few people that were kind of leery. They're like, just this little bottle, I'm going to have to use the whole thing for one quilt.
No.
It's still really, it's a lot less than what you think. I think, if I remember correctly, I think because Marshawn,
She
uses
loves it,
this
yeah.
is nothing. This is anything
Yeah.
that she uses on all of her quilts, and I
Yeah.
think you can actually get 30 quilts out of a bottle.
Yeah.
And that's quite a bit because you only use a capful.
Yeah.
So it's very, very little.
All right.
Wonderful product.
So again, to let you know, thank you for coming here today. We 15% off of everything that we are showing. And we do have Jared next. He is back with us. And 15% off of everything till 9:15
About 9:15 tomorrow. Yes,
So
and
get
remember to
an
like
extra
and share
15
us.
Yes, like and share us and let your friends know about our sales also. And now we're going over to Jared.
Alrighty, good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? We are talking about National Embroidery Month, which happens to be the month of February. So there's some great sales that are going on, and I will be honestly kind of quick and easy for you guys today, to be honest. I don't know, that soak reminded me of that stuff that you were just talking about, the laundry detergent now. If you use that HE detergent, it's like, oh yeah, only use a tablespoon, and you're sitting there like, is this actually gonna clean my clothes? But it does. So interesting stuff. But yes, going on to some awesome embroidery stuff that we have going on for this month. So first things first, just a gentle reminder of that awesome Harry Potter Burnett coming out, the B79 Burnett coming out. We should be getting inventory of those in the beginning of March. So that is an amazing combination embroidery and sewing machine. We are taking a $250 deposit on those, so it is right on the front page of our website. Just go straight in there and then click on that link, and you can put a deposit for yours down today. Limited edition on those are not going to last forever, and I feel like they'll be kind of cool. Personally, it'll have some good stuff in there. Then, moving on to some other good stuff that Bernina is putting out, is this month they are also running it as they have deemed it as Customer Appreciation Month. So, with all of that going on, they have 20% off going off MSRP, all accessories basically. Well, not all accessories, all presser feet and big Bernina books. So, all Burnett and Bernina presser feet off of MSRP, 20% off on MSRP. And all Bernina big books. If you guys don't know what the Bernina big books are, those are good for literally anybody. Yeah, they are focused a lot on the Bernina machines, right? But there are so many good techniques that are inside of those books that it's incredible, right? Maybe the big book of stitches, I'd probably, well, no, even that one, I'd use it on all of them. Yeah, so they are really good books just on techniques that are out there, and yes, it tells you how to do them on Bernina machines, stuff like that, stuff that you didn't necessarily know you could do, and instructions on how to do it, but they're really good for every brand that's out there, right? So those are wonderful books. There's a big book of embroidery, quilting, computerized quilting, sewing, I think there's decorative sewing, there's garment sewing, there's serger quilting. I think there's 6 or 7, maybe 8 big books now. So those are wonderful pieces that you can pick up at 20% off this month. So on top of that, all those Bernina feet and Burnett feet as well too, 20% off of MSRP. They are advertising some discounts on the regular machines, but hint, hint, wink, wink, I sell many of those machines far less than what they're advertising already. So yeah, call our Carson City store today to get some good pricing on some wonderful machines. And that is going through the entire month of February. So then going on to an email that we just put out the other day, I am running kind of our own Sierra Sewing customer appreciation thing, where if you purchase one of our top of the lines from Bernina 990, Viking Epic 3, the Pfaff Icon 2, the Janome M17, or the Baby Lock Radiance. If you get any of those top of the lines, you are going, at a qualifying sale price, you are going to receive a Laurastar Smart U system for free. That's a $3,200 system, I believe it is. That's a really nice ironing system. And if you have never used one,
Ask me.
ask, just come on in and find out how nice they are.
Any other iron when we're ironing for the shop.
Yeah, you will never use another iron ever again after you use one of those Lorastar Smart Systems. They are astonishing. Long story short, they have dry microfine steam, one ideal temperature on the iron itself, so I can go from my silks to my cottons without changing anything. And then the ironing board on those Smart U's is amazing because it actually pulls the steam through your fabric. So I could layer, I could do like 8-10 layers of pressing all at the same time, and because it's pulling that steam through the entire thing, you don't have to touch it again. So yeah, Wanda and Loria, I don't know, is it Loria? Yes, I always want to say Gloria, but it is Loria on there. So yes, that is an amazing deal that we have going. So if you're intrigued in one of those top of the lines, Baby Lock, Pfaff, Viking, Janome, or Bernina, come on down, figure out how you can get one of those Lorastars for free. So that is our kind of customer appreciation that we have going. And then last but not least, we have, in honor of the Olympics, we are running a Olympic stabilizer sale for the, see, there you go, Susie loves hers. An Olympic stabilizer sale for Embroidery Month as well too. So of course, with the Olympics going on over there in Italy, we've got our gold, silver, and bronze rankings. So if you come on in and purchase some rolls of embroidery as a gold medalist and you get 3 rolls of embroidery stabilizer, you will get 25% off of all of those. As a silver medalist and you get 2 rolls of its stabilizer, you will get 20% off of it. And as a bronze medalist, if you just come in and get 1 roll of stabilizer, you will get 15% off of that roll of stabilizer. So come on down and participate in those really awesome deals that we have going for that free Lorastar, which will blow every single iron and ironing board out of the water. It's not even funny. Just wait until you use one. You're like, oh, that makes perfect sense. I wish I had one of these 50 years ago. But so to come down, take advantage of those, take advantage of getting 25% off on those stabilizers. That's a pretty good deal to stock up on some of those stabilizers, because some of those stabilizers are not cheap. Some of them are $60, $70 a roll. So getting 25% off of that's really nice. And then last but not least, the 20% off the Bernina and Burnett accessories down in Carson City. So don't forget to come and get those. Yes, Miss Linda has a comment.
Oh, I was just going to say that is our Valentine fabric on sale.
Oh yes, I did forget about that. I do not have a picture that I can throw up of that one right this very second, but it is on our Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, just scroll down a little bit, you'll see it. Or if you're on our email list, it's on there as well too. But we are running 25% off of all Valentine fabric from now until the 21st. Yep. And you can purchase that online, and you can purchase that online, or you can come in store and purchase that as well too. And kits, it's kits, pre-cuts, and yardage, right?
Yes.
I think, yeah. Basically Valentine's. So you can buy that online or in store. So come on down, take advantage of that as well too. But yeah, lots of good stuff to take advantage of for this embroidery month. So other than that, I told you I'd be quick and easy, not rack your brains today with something cool. Maybe I will next week. We'll see. But other than that, that's everything that I have for this week. Thank you all, and you guys have a wonderful week, and we will see you all next week, Wednesday at 9. Have a good one. Bye.